What is up, guys? Jake here with the next Vainglory Theorycraft video, and today we are going to be talking about just a reactive technique, what you should do when someone invades your jungle. Let's say maybe you're going against a Kashka Fortress, they're dominant early game, and they are just going to come straight at you and try to take your jungle. And if, let's say you're playing a Cruel Finn or something like that, and there's nothing you can do about it, you're not going to win that fight unless they're terrible. But what do? I've seen so many times it happens, and people either just get up and they come right back into it and try to fight again, or they die and Elena tries to rotate down, but they're too late. Then she dies, and it's just a snowball effect right from the start. And that's what compositions like Kashka Fortress are designed to do: is to really dominate at the start, take you out of the fight, and from there just snowball you to where you cannot recover from it. But there is things you can sort of do, even if you are a much weaker early game team. And that's what we're going to talk about today. The main thing that you have to understand is an early game invade is not about the deaths. Dying means very, very little. You don't have a big bounty on your head. You are up in no time, 10 seconds or less. And so dying doesn't mean much. What means much is them taking your gold, taking your farm, taking your jungle. And if they do that once, okay, you can recover. Twice, it's not looking good. 3 times, and you're probably snowballed, honestly. That's how little it takes early game to really put you in a bad situation that's very hard to come back from. And what you need to understand is that if you're in a match, and I'm going to show you actually some gameplay of me doing that exact same thing that I'm going to tell you to do today. If you're in here and you start getting, let's say you're at your number 3 here, and they start pushing you back, and here they come, Kashka Fortress, you've got to retreat. And you've got to run back. You can't fight them. You can't stop. You got to get out of here. What you need to do is get in the lane, get away from them, and head straight for their jungle. Up through the lane if you need to. If you can cut through to the bottom, if depending on where the laner's at and all that. But right here, you're heading straight for their backs. What this does is 2 things. One, if their backs are already up, which they very likely will be, you take their gold, and now it's even. Even if they get your backs, you've gotten theirs. And it's a wash. Again, the death doesn't matter. Even if they come over here and kill you after you get their backs, they can't beat you back to yours again. You want to get this. If they want to trade jungles, that's fine. But you've got to make it to where they have to make a decision. Are we going to go get our backs and try to kill them? Or are we going to stay here and farm their jungle? So immediately, you and your jungler just rotate out, get away, run away. Don't worry about it. Tuck tail. Get straight to their backs. Even if they kill you over here in the first, let's say, 5 minutes of the game, who cares? You're back at you die. You're back up very, very quickly, and it's no big deal. You go straight back to your base and start farming again. If they do it again, rinse and repeat. Get back to their backs. Try to take it. Remember, it's about the gold. If you even out the gold, then their invade meant nothing at that point. Let's watch a little bit of gameplay with this exact same thing happening. All right, here's the match, and it's kind of funny. It was actually a random match. Me and Trey Shooter from One Hive were actually just doing a dual queue, got matched up against our team on the other side, so it was kind of funny. We were playing them, and what we decided to do, Kashka kind of gave the signal she wanted to do it. I told Trey, we were on Discord, I said, let's do it. Let's just do a 3-man invade, see what we can do. We've got Kashka. We've got a stronger early game team, so let's see if we can make it happen. So we come down through the jungle. He comes with us, and we go straight for them. And the first part of this goes really, really well. It goes according to plan. They come to their fronts. We jump on them. There's Cruel. Put the stun on him. We turn around and focus our attention on to Arden because, you can take down a support just as easily as anybody else this early in the game. But right there, you see we turn back on to Cruel. He goes down. Arden's about to go down. Mission accomplished. 3-on-1 now. Celeste has to retreat back to the safety of her turret. She can't stay and fight us here, so we're going to take their jungle. So now we've got something for this. The problem is we got their fronts, we got their middle, we stayed too long. Look at our health. They're already up, they're already running back. It's that early in the game. Celeste smartly rotates down, so now we got to get out of here. Now they've got the advantage. So, excuse me. So now they've got us on the run, pushing us out, and because they're essentially turning it into an invade at this point. You'll see in just a minute, I think Kashka actually tries to stay even longer and get those fronts. Big mistake. But I tried to grab our fronts, but Kashka stayed back. They even turned it into an invade at this point. Our jungle's up, and there's nothing we can do about it. I can't come down and stop them. They can take it whenever they want to. And here they come. They're going to go ahead and invade. They know they got the advantage. So what do? straight for the lane and straight for their backs. They're going in. Their crew's over there getting our farm and getting our backs right now. I'm just slipping out. We're swapping. We're trading sides. We're making it even. They're getting our backs. I'm getting theirs. Now, normally you would have your jungler with you here, but obviously Koshko died and was not able to get past them. But right here, just doing my thing, and again, it would go much quicker if I had that Koshko with. But get that one come down. There's only one backup. I guess somehow that got taken out when we was doing that little too far invade there. But get their 2 back minions. So mission accomplished there. I should have recalled right here. I should have hit my button and recalled home. I tried to walk back. I ended up getting in a fight and dying. But again, the point is made. They did not get a gold advantage. They got a death advantage, but that doesn't mean anything. The gold advantage was mitigated or nullified by me going back and getting that jungle. So if you run into this, it happens to you in your game, simply head for the other jungle. They may chase you, and that's fine. That still keeps them away from your backs. Now, at 20-minute mark, you don't want to do this, but early game, this is the strategy. All right, guys, hope you learned something. Hope you liked it. Until next time, Jake, doing my best to help you guys suck less.